But yeah, practice up a little bit, not too much. Let's see how it goes. Some of the old muscle memory should come back just from like playing crap out of this game way back. With like the new game runs. This is a much easier run, but it's still kind of fun. Alright. Start the timer on okay. Lost like 0.5 seconds on that opening skip. That one always gets me. Yeah, level 300, which has got to be like insane to grind. I don't even know why they have it that high. It's kind of silly at that point. There's not even like content really for you that I know of. I guess some like the gauntlets that go perpetually and keep grinding higher and higher, but still. Wow, this game looks a lot different on a bigger TV compared to like the handheld mode that I've been playing on like 90% of the time.
We've got ourselves a ghost ship. Hold on. Some weird energy readings just popped up on my map. Any chance you could be survivors? We better clear this junk out of the way. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Everyone, take cover!
Gonna be hearing a lot of those like jump things. God, that would happen so much with like the Johnny Young Bosch Iron Fist from using him like as like a primary character.
Bridge is falling apart. Try to jump over the gaps.
Easy to say for the man with the ridiculous boot jets.
I knew I should have stayed on the ship.
Yo, Kiva, how's it going? Pretty much 2 Hulk claps and it's over, I think. Yeah. Hulk is still a menace. Dude has like the best stun in the game too with that gamma charge. Like, he renders so much crap useless.
Whatever the Kree are hiding on the ship, it must be very important if Nebula is involved.
But if their trap was not meant for us, then who was it for?
Man, this game could have been unbelievably good if they just went like a little deeper, kind of like how Avengers is going on the characters. There's like a happy medium where they could have put like a ton of characters in this.
These ones think they are tough. How amusing.
Smash the core computer and the barrier should go down. I hope. Bombs? Alright.
Here's some Ms. Marvel action for you. She's got the most ridiculous move right there. Her spin to win is really good too.
Glad that's over.
But she's one of the few that has like an actual good
Final destination's right on
like
the
flurry
other
attack.
side.
Usually they're kind of garbage.
The Kree were trying to save all of time and space from being ripped asunder. But you Guardians had to barge in and expose us all to those who will ultimately bring our
Playing Madden 21, pretty good gameplay. Really? I don't know. I gotta try it. I haven't played on Madden seriously in like maybe 6 years, I think.
Thousands of brave souls to gather the only artifacts capable of holding off the forces of oblivion.
Ah, I messed that up.
This, it seems,
Needed
shall be
one more
our
dodge and I
last
would have had it.
Perhaps this is all.
Alright, not bad. Up like a lean 25 seconds. Yeah, good evening, Chrono. How's it going, man? This is where the load times really come in this game.
Why were we transported to this place, Quill?
No. I just grabbed the stone and thought of somewhere safe.
Ha! No cell can hold us.
Looks like we just made bail, Guardians.
Oh, man.
We need to find a way out of this place.
Shoot, it was over there. See, this is a little the rust coming in.
If I can get the power up and running, we can break out of this hole.
Man, that
repair
Deadpool
this
voice sample,
terminal
if
if we
only I
want to
could, like,
restore power to this dump.
limit that a little bit.
Now can we finally get out of here?
These are no ordinary prisoners.
Neither are we.
God, it's so fast.
Any notion of where
This is so different from like the new game Mighty speedruns, where it's actually like
But the other prisoners
pretty
look
challenging,
human-ish.
and you have legitimate encounters.
I hear you, buddy. This sure brings back some memories, don't it?
Guardian's doing back on Earth.
Earth. Guess all this is a happy place.
It won't be for long if we don't get things under control. We've got an entire supervillain prison population ready to break free.
Next time you teleport us across the galaxy, Quill, try to think of a beach instead.
Prisoners have powers.
Because the raft is reserved exclusively for the worst
Whole
criminals
lot of
our
screen
planet has
clearing
to
attacks,
offer.
especially Ms. Marvel. That like the
Makes me
spin to
wonder,
win stuff is insane with
what
like
are you
Deadpool's
guys doing in
guns.
there? That went so much better than when I do it alone.
Not that I'm complaining, but shouldn't the prison have...
Like it just sprays like everyone. I had no idea about that. Like
Something's definitely not right here.
when I was going through last year.
Fresh air. Those...
I'll crush you all!
In case you hadn't noticed, his whole body's made of sand. Hitting him is useless. It's
He should be
working.
one cycle,
He's
I'd imagine.
solidified. This may be our only chance to stop him.
He behaved pretty well. Oh my god.
It's
That's
like they
insane.
always say, Sandy. Life's a beach.
And now you'll die!
So what?
This is an official SHIELD operation. Was that the Green Goblin circling the control tower? No
You can
telling
skip
the
all
devil
dialogue in
cat
one shot, which I
maniac
can't
knew
even
he
remember if
gained
that was like
access
in
to the
there
raft
before. I remember having to
security
like go through every single
system.
thing.
SHIELD scanners are going
Unless I was
wild.
just completely
You must be
oblivious
close
to it.
something. You should be able to reach the control tower from here. If you can avoid triggering the defense system, you should be fine.
What good are all these fancy weapons if they're turned off? Here, let me help you with that.
God, these little laser things. Can lose a few seconds just from playing like a bit sloppier. I've definitely done it before. Usually the flight character is actually easy on this.
Toys for you to play with.
The prisoners have hacked into the security network. They're in control of all the raft's heavy weaponry.
I lied. Deadpool's way easier on that last one. But I remember having to use Ms. Marvel like quite a bit. Oh god, these puzzles.
To get past those security gates, you're gonna have to
That's
access
it.
the
Jackpot.
terminals in the proper sequence.
Yeah, if you keep one of them locked out, then you can do it no
Nice
problem.
work, team.
The next one's a little trickier, if I remember the actual pattern correctly. I remember the first time I ran this game, I probably messed up that thing like 10 times. And Mango, that's a gift sub for you, man. Appreciate all the support the last year and a half.
Heroes aren't too bright, are you? You guys have got me all charged up. We'll swallow you alive.
Gotta have those emotes to spam. Should be a big month here. Plan on going in pretty deep on the Avengers game. Figured it was stupidly fun for like 25 hours I played. Oh get him before it jumps. Wow, that's so good. Deadly duo. That was the one thing I didn't like about new game runs. It was so hard to use like a lot of these characters I love. And you could never use the DLC characters.
Free time is over, punks.
Load screen percent
Nice
run.
to finally have some backup.
Oh my god.
Clean up this mess all by myself.
I'm letting these prisoners out early for bad behavior.
Oh, come on! You have got to be kidding me! Let's make this count. I am not doing this a third time.
Yeah, it goes so much faster not having to do like the characters.
The gauntlet must have reprogrammed the security gates. He's
Alright,
trying
here
to
we
slow
go.
you down.
Never let walls hold me back before.
I think it's 9876, if I remember correctly.
How come they can never make getting out of prison easy?
I think there is one faster way to go if I like lock someone behind a gate, but
Simply
for what it is,
amazing.
it's still pretty good.
But there are more twists and turns still to come.
There's only really a couple actual puzzles to save time on in the game. And I use the term puzzles very loosely. You're welcome, Mango, no problem, man.
Cool it, kids. We're all friends here.
Ah, shoot. That was a waste.
Mysterio's miss must have mucked up their minds. We gotta remove these kids from play before they hurt anyone, including
I'll take him out.
Lockjaw!
Nice.
Fetch, boy!
Cool! This is totally what oppression looks like. I demand a phone call, a lawyer, and a fair trial.
One more and you get a treat, Lockjaw.
When I get out of here, I'm really gonna let you have it. Just give me like 10, 15 minutes to recover. Okay? Thanks.
I had higher hopes for these young champions. If you think you can defeat me, you are deceiving yourselves. Puny fool! You make Hulk angry! I'll make you all disappear!
God, that Hulk damage
For my next trick,
is insane.
you won't believe
It's like
your
playing New
eyes.
Chrono in
It's not my
Marvel
fault
vs.
you
Capcom 3.
Real showmanship.
That one-touch kill.
You heroes just won't quit, will you? It would almost be admirable if it wasn't so blasted annoying.
You really didn't think this through, did you? 50
Alright, nice, that's huge. I need Deadpool spamming that stuff. What I should do is actually like target her with when he's not off in like the middle of nowhere, maybe.
Whatever's going down inside the tower, we'll help you stop it. We owe you that much.
I'm curious if I could just force his guns and just let it rock that way
Next stop, the Rap's main control room.
instead of relying on Kamala to like synergize with him instead. Because I think her attack can synergize with like everyone.
Manhattan becomes super villain central.
Yeah.
Be
it's-
honest, it kinda already is, right? Why else would so many of you guys live there?
Technically, I live in Jersey, but I get your point.
Super villains and butt kickers.
Doc Ock always went down like a sack of dirt here. Even before like having grossly over-leveled characters.
You will rue the day you thought yourselves fit to challenge Otto Octavius. It cannot You've always underestimated me. Never again. Make way. My master plan is foolproof.
Underestimate him while he's lying flat on his back.
You are nothing but fools. Typical. You heroes lash out with brute force against those who threaten you intellectually. You cannot lock one as brilliant as I away in a cage. Dr. Octopus must be free to reign supreme. You meddlesome morons
Damn, that Phoenix field didn't stay up. I was hoping.
Wasn't even worth writing about in my journal.
God, that damage.
I am your superior.
This goblin fight is one that
The goblin
it's a
can't
little
escape while
different.
the Raph's force field is still up.
You kind of still have to use the pumpkin bombs from what I remember on New Game Mighty, or New Game Friendly even.
Oh man, how come I always have to fight him in high
I'll tell you what,
places?
it's nice not having to do the inventory management in between like every single cutscene, because there was a lot to do.
This stone was delivered to me by fate. You'll never take it away from me.
That was good.
You should know by now. I'm made from tougher stuff than that. Hey,
Oh,
that's my trick.
right. If you're too quick, it does not work.
The kind of power I've always dreamed of. Power worthy of Norman Osborn. Your turn to think I'll take
Oh, he's
my
dead.
time and enjoy this. I'll make you pay for hurting me.
I feel like even the pumpkin bombs did more damage to him than normal. Alright, that was good. Ultimate Universe of Venom version of Venom is meant to be a cure for cancer. Chemotherapy over slime so eating organs. It's a symbiotic relationship, or it's supposed to be anyway. I don't know, there's some pretty bad cancers. Definitely would not want that red symbiote, though. No way. Although, isn't that like an offshoot of Venom's anyway? Like the Cletus Cassidy Carnage one? Yo, and Frekuro, what's up, man?
Took you long enough. Good thing I charged
Good evening, dude. Are you still gonna get Avengers or no? I know you were hot on the beta early and then cooled
Sorry, gang. I've
the
got
more you
another
played
email
it.
to follow up on. I'll meet up with you a bit later, but I'll stay in touch just in case, okay?
Oh, did I mention that the ancient ninja temple is guarded by actual ninjas? If not, I probably should have. I'm betting you've noticed.
I feel like I'm playing Ocarina of Time with the grunt rolling.
To appear out of nowhere. See those searchlights sweeping the rooftop?
Just
That
missed it.
means the hand knows we're coming. Stick to the shadows or you'll never make it to the temple. At least, not in one piece.
Watch it.
I love that everyone else can get caught. But as long as it's not the main character, you're golden. Shit, just missed it. I could have gotten through there without hesitating. That's pretty bad.
Huh. Guess my source was right.
You gonna get it? Awesome. I did get the digital deluxe PSN version, like 3-day early access. Even though I probably won't only be playing like heavily Thursday night.
Impressive as always, Jess. You gonna tell me how you got through all that without getting caught?
But it comes with like $10 of credits, which I'll probably end up getting anyway.
Somehow,
I'll probably spend something on like DLC for that game eventually.
Emergency call from a client who pays a lot more than you. One last thing. Danny just texted me and told me he'll meet you at the door. Knowing him, he'll probably want to stand back.
Is that everyone? Good. I think it is. Carnage symbiote is the offspring of Venom's. Yeah, I remember that's actually like the first comics I've read.
That was a good warm-up, but the real challenge still lies ahead.
Johnny Young Bosch, baby. Kills me not to be using him here. Love Iron Fist in this game. Iron Fist was one of the most fun to play as. His like charge kick was insanely good. Straight out of like Marvel vs. Capcom, Rising Dragon.
I've searched the whole room. There are no other doors. Unless we find a way to open this gate, our journey ends here.
It's like they spawn into a Resident Evil mansion here.
Azure Dragon of the East. This one is the White Tiger of the West.
Oh shit. I thought I completely glitched out.
And who can forget the good old Black Turtle of the North?
Yeah, the full Avengers game would be really good. Catman. I saw some like Captain America stuff. Looks so solid. His gameplay is going to be right up there with like Black Widow for me. And Iron Man's going to be incredible with even more tools.
My radar sense gives me an advantage, letting me sense.
I'll know how I'm doing time-wise at the end of this. I posted in the Discord some of the
Your safest bet is to let me or another
the splits from the record holder, who had a solid run. Watched a bit of it the last couple days. Their record actually got taken down by like half an hour
I hear more coming,
lately.
like rats scurrying the walls.
Or at least from where it started, I remember. What do we got? The Electrify next? Shoot. Yeah, this is like, you gotta take out the 3 jobber dudes who are channeling crap, otherwise she's like invulnerable, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've played like the full thing of this. Oh my god, take him. There you go.
She's siphoning power from the hand mystics. If we take them out first, perhaps we can cut off her supply.
Oh my god. That giant flurry attack from Ms. Marvel does so much damage too. She's good even at like a lower level in this. Like, stupidly good. I think it was the last one on the right. Pretty sure you can just bypass all this. It's been a while. Yeah.
There, an exit from this infernal cage.
All right, let's move.
Yo, keep it. Thanks for the good luck, man.
Anyone else use some fresh air?
I remember what ended up shaving like the most time in this game was figuring out which fights you actually had to take.
Quite useful in the right hands.
There's a couple that look like you're forced into that you can just like completely bypass, especially like some of the sniper stuff later. One clap on this, not even worth like laying down on a Gene's thing, then it'll just transition to the other room.
That's because anyone who would know is dead. I'm right at home here.
Maybe
in
I'll
the
just clap him one more
Kingpin's little
time.
Museum. After all, I make killing an art. Do me a favor and die already. I have a reputation.
Oh. God, Hulk's way too good.
Something tells me the Kingpin didn't put his latest acquisition on display. If we want the stone, we'll have to find him first.
Oh, you get the one puzzle room, and then I think it's like Kingpin like right after that though. Yeah.
These have anything to do with those statues we saw earlier? Don't look at me. Iron Fist.
Yeah, there's no rumors of those going to Disney Plus, right, Mango? Like all those Marvel shows. I just finished Jessica Jones season 2 finally, after like Not watching it for a year and a half. Dude, Hulk here.
Great. Here come more of the Crimson Ninjas of West Midtown.
Shit. Oh no. Oh my god. Hulk, get in there, dude. Getting blocked by all this garbage. That's a big time loss, shit. Hulk. Shit. That was so bad. It's that last one you can't fuck up too. That was a solid like 15-second loss there.
Much better feng shui.
The first three or whatever, but once those like bomb dudes start coming in, it sucks. We'll see. I think I'm still running a little bit ahead. It kills me not to take this hallway fight either. This is like one of the coolest sequences.
Yeah, but I prefer walls.
I kind of love the mixing like 2D, 3D. That's why I like to Nier a lot. Damn, I wanted him not to do that.
This crystal enhancing my power. This city will belong to Wilson Fisk.
Shit, does he have a magic? Okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, that's generally the strategy, Chrono, from what I've seen. Hulk I had figured out like pretty early on. It was like Diesel from experimenting with everyone.
If you won't bow to my demands, I'm afraid you're in for a very hostile takeover.
It's not even worth doing the animation.
If that isn't one of your Infinity Stones.
Sam, what?
Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. We're running a solid like 3 minutes ahead. At least. I think we'll be alright. Kamala I don't even really need. She's just good on like that first thing in the bottom. I should have done a Black Panther tribute. Just rocked him like the whole way. Panther's alright. He's a little awkward to use. They actually gave him like some pretty cool animations in this game. They feel more custom for him than like most of the characters. A lot of the characters you just see like how they reused everything over and over. Like all those rush attacks and shit. Yeah, they had such good casting on that Marvel show. Or on all those Marvel shows, I should say.
You guys are probably going to want to take a look at these readings.
Shit.
Let me guess.
My analysis... That is curious. Perimeter scans reveal no external threats to Avengers Tower.
Who else is really... Gamora and like Psylocke have very similar movesets.
Jarvis,
They're stupidly good for just stunning like the enemies.
Jarvis?
I cannot access the tower's operating system either, Iron Man. If our mainframe has
They're getting like the stagger into the stun because like the 2 meters. They use that a little bit in Avengers, but not too much.
How glorious it must
They don't have
be
like a
to
second
return
bar,
this
just like one stun and you're done.
It is. It really is.
They seem
Come
to agree.
on. Look at Deadpool with that screen clear. It's like better than playing co-op.
User override protocol A57 initiated. Since the iron drones are linked to the lab's mainframe,
That Phoenix move is insane. I don't think it synergizes with anyone, but it does the DOT to everyone, and it freaking
We continued Vision's research on the ISO-8. I think you're gonna like what we found.
it does fill everyone when you get it leveled up. It gives shit, wrong way. Do not want to get into one of those. And it gives like energy points to everyone, so it's like pretty much self-sustaining on like some of the longer fights.
I have found a means to evolve machine kind beyond our programming, making humanity
Charge.
prepare to be removed from service permanently.
Access to the next sector is currently obstructed.
I should play it a hair safer and just do a clap.
Into the nearest interface terminal. Tower systems restored to 25% functionality.
Instead of relying on RNG there.
I
Iron Man's armors were designed to aid us against our enemies, not to become enemies themselves.
Oh, that Phoenix thing I thought was gonna be money.
Eat that, Skippy!
Tower systems restored to 40% functionality.
Hulk's also like the best hacker in the game. He was Professor Hulk before it was in the movies for sure.
But I'm currently locked down in the main living quarters. If you happen to have a second to swing by and set me free, that'd be swell. Of course.
Wasp was really fun. I could definitely see Wasp and Ant-Man being in the new Avengers game. They already have like pin particles and shrinking, and like you have characters getting huge for like Giant Man power-ups with
Let's move.
Kamala, so they could easily incorporate it.
Something is amiss in the training facility. Please proceed.
Oh god, I don't remember these at all. Shit. Oh, I should have used Hulk. That was a mistake. Let's see if I pay for it. Yeah. Not too bad.
Power systems restored to 55% functionality. The doors to the living quarters should now be unlocked. Proceed quickly. The Wasp requires immediate assistance.
They teased Ant-Man last year. I could see that. That's awesome. He should have really cool power, especially if they do it like... That game has so much potential, man. I just hope it's good. Oops.
Ultron and I go way back. His sentries have never seemed this alive.
I can't lay down 2 of those. Just messing around a little bit with that.
Abnormal energy readings. No such thing as a lazy morning for an Avenger.
Oh my god. That eat lead spin to win. Look at that shit. That is so stupid.
That was tougher than I expected.
This area of the tower
Netflix Marvel shows could be revived. Awesome. I like your 2 minutes of research, Mango. Fills me with hope. Yeah, they're pretty adult for Disney. Just like there's no way they're gonna have like a proper Deadpool movie.
Yes.
I can't see them condoning that. Unfortunately. Because Deadpools are pretty hard R movies. Shit.
Who designed this room? Oh, right, me. Well, even if it survives Ultron's attack, I'm scrapping it after this and putting it in a sand garden.
Come on, no charge punches.
Really good at that. Bad idea.
Power systems restored to 65% functionality.
Not too bad. I really should have remembered those. I remember the jail cells, which I was happy about. Ant-Man and Black Panther and Datamon from PC beta, nice.
Systems restored to 75% functionality.
Yeah, Deadpool can't take the whole thing. Man, that sucks. That's another like 10-second loss there. I should have switched the Hulk earlier and just gone with it. I got real lucky with my teammate assist there, though. It's nice not having to go back for like the other ISOs and shit. And cosmic cues for like upgrading purposes. Should actually talk to Jeff about making like a ultimate difficulty category, but it's hard to regulate it with how like overpowered they make everyone.
My armored shell has always been superior to your frail, fleshy forms, but my artificial mind was limited by inferior.
God, these attacks did a rip of damage.
You organic life forms may be obsolete, but you fight as if you still have a future. Damage me or
You remember he had to respec like a lot of his attacks with like the robots.
I have analyzed every possible outcome and prepared contingencies. Today, the age of Ultron begins. Even my most powerful attacks cannot match the might of the
God, that's all
Mind
Kamala.
Stone.
I should have done that
Your
first.
attacks may destroy my sentries, but the one true Ultron system.
Oh, Wakanda Raid, that's a good spot for it.
Ultimo's a walking weapon of mass destruction. He may be headed for Avengers Tower, but Ultron could easily use him to level the entire city.
This is a bit of a pickle.
Hang tight, Avengers. Help is on the way. Just hold back that oversized Iron Man knockoff and clear me a place to land.
Yes.
Shoot. When the computer puts Jean in the air, it turns into a huge problem.
Almost there, team, and I'm headed in hot.
There you go. God, those Deadpool attacks. Shit's crazy. That's like the main reason I took Deadpool over Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's I don't know, he feels a little awkward. So does Deadpool too when you're going for like stagger, like the longer encounters. Like his Katanarama or whatever. It like has like an extra carry that I hate. It always throws me off. This was one of the coolest backgrounds to an elevator fight in a beat 'em up game I've ever seen though.
But Ultimo is nearly invulnerable. Any weapons we have won't work against him.
I am more interested in defeating Ultron than Ultimo, and I believe I have found a way to use the ISO 8 to our advantage in that situation.
Yikes! Hot plasma beam incoming!
Ant-Man, get him under control before he takes out the whole tower.
Your time will come, Avengers, as soon as I exterminate this oversized pest.
The ISO 8's proximity to the Mind Stone should enhance my processing power exponentially.
Does that mean you can shut Ultimo down?
Eventually. But first, I will have to collect data from the fallen sentries to locate weaknesses in Ultron's programming.
Sorry! What are you doing out there, Scott? Just grappling with a synthesoid the size of a skyscraper. Typical day at the office. This way, I think.
50 points.
Analysis has yielded desirable results.
They don't even spawn in like fast enough there.
Pathway into Ultron's neural network.
Does that mean you can remotely lower Ultimo's defenses?
Oh, you know what fight does suck though is the turret fight. I feel like the only way to do that fast is if you had a proper like 4-player online co-op.
Weapons adjusted to target Ultron's core program.
Otherwise, yeah, they just run for like the same one as you.
Target Ultimo. Now.
This is for stepping on my favorite restaurant.
Come on, Jean.
Thanks for the backup.
Ultron's first firewall has been breached.
I have rewritten my code. Your efforts were for nothing.
I will need to collect more data and search for another entry point into his system. Defense is successfully neutralized.
Yeah, that was quick.
Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack.
You bring shame to your artificial brethren, Vision. I'm pretty sure he's the
If I don't get knocked off,
yeah,
I could have gotten that in 1 cycle. It's gonna be close.
Ultron's
Nice.
second firewall has been breached.
You will not corrupt my system again, child. Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds. Level up.
Weakened once again. Activate turrets.
This is merely a minor setback. Tell that to the people whose lives you just
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no matter what you do, this takes like 2 cycles. I should have just kept on it. Stupid.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
Right now.
With the Mind Stone,
All mechanical life is mine to command. And mankind will be next.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack.
It's actually one of my least favorite sections of the entire game.
Initiating
Yeah, what's up, Kiba?
protocol.
First split that I had, like, taken note of, like, about 3 minutes ahead, so doing pretty well so far. Like, on Kingpin, I finished around 27. Current record is around, like, 30, so on good pace for sure. We'll see how it goes, though. I haven't run the back end of this game in a long time. Sick. That X Mansion. I love this mission. Godzilla 2014. Godzilla 2014 had really good perspective. I didn't love Godzilla King of the Monsters nearly as much. That movie was a bit cheesy. I finally saw it a few weeks ago. Actually, I should say a few months ago now. Yeah, Ant-Man should be in the base, being an OG Avenger. And they have like the Pym particles even on like the beta stuff, so maybe he's like unlockable or early DLC. We'll probably find out tomorrow, I guess. I need to be in the dark dimension by like 58 minutes to be like on pace here. I'd imagine the fastest way is still getting just chaining these things.
That's what I do best, Cyclops.
It was pretty cool that they added in like Colossus and Cyclops for free later. They have such a good cast in this, they just didn't like do enough mechanically with the game. Shit. That's not good. Throw it, dude. Man, the switch buttons always throw me off, especially when it's been a long time. I'm pressing Y like I'm on the Xbox controller and Battletoads.
They won't be able to repair themselves after that.
There's a couple fights here where you're better off. Well, normally when you're going through, I'm like pretty underleveled for a lot of the crap. So you're better off just eating it. I'm curious if I could just take these. I'll see how much damage we do. Oh no, this one you just gotta rip them.
The mansion has been cleared. But what is now even clearer is that this threat is far from
Perfect.
I'm itching for a fight. Or maybe it's just my skin.
It does so much damage. Normally you can't take out one of the Sentinels fast enough for that. But with that new game plus damage, you can go to town.
Why must we always do this dance?
Computer, stay on the ground, man. Screw it. I should build back up anyway.
My turn.
This is fun. If you want to beat me, you better shape up.
You X-Men never learn.
Wow, punked him out.
That's right, you better
That was so much better.
I'm gonna crush you!
The Juggernaut's inertia is impossible to
I was hoping they'd adapt like some of that Juggernaut momentum stuff for Hulk. In like the new Avengers game gameplay.
I will destroy you.
Like Hulk should have a little bit of momentum behind him. They do it a little bit with like the Mario triple jumps. That is very meta, chasing down Deadpool with Deadpool.
Guess we're ordering out tonight. Who wants pizza?
Oh, that was ugly. And I would go. I left the stove on.
Here come you dumb friend. Now I can stomp all of you. Haven't had this much fun in ages.
Party time!
Oh, no stun? Seriously? I mean, I guess you can't stun the unstoppable Juggernaut, but still. I feel like that should have triggered.
Quick, this way.
I don't know. I think it's the same Deadpool voice. Oh, Deadpool is voiced by Nolan North in this. That's why it sounds so wrong to have Tony voiced by him and
Allow me to prove you wrong.
I just can't take Iron Man voiced by Nolan North. All I hear is Deadpool's lines.
I'm told.
Training sequence initiated. Level Alpha.
I got rid of my DOT field. It sucks.
Eat, let's skip it.
Be careful. These training programs make it look.
They don't call it the danger room for nothing.
You just waded into the wrong pool.
Level Alpha cleared. Initiating level Beta.
I don't want to lose Deadpool's thing. I might as well just keep it up. Damn. They blocked me. There we go.
Level Beta cleared. Initiating level Gamma.
Ryan Reynolds did an awesome job too. A couple stragglers.
You think this is intense? Hey, Mystique, switch it over to the file marked Deadpool's Danger Room Dream Dates.
Level Gamma cleared. Initiating level Delta. I can't. Abort training sequence. Abort. Abort. Abort.
Anyone else want to feel Hulk's fist?
Be proud. You gave everything you had.
Danger Room was a lot scarier on the X-Men cartoon show. I feel like everyone almost bit it in there once. Especially in the first season. Yeah, I already built back up shit.
It's not too late to join me, X-Men.
Come on, Maggie, bro! I'm not
Pop
even
it, screw it.
technically an X-Man!
You cannot stop evolution. This power is exactly what I've been seeking.
Good, good. There's still one more fight where you're supposed to get bodied on.
In the name of Homo Superior.
But I think I can take it now. I should be able to take it.
Slaughter them, Outriders.
I always love the Alliance games when you partner up with like the villains like right after. Such a nice touch. Ever since like God, what was it? X-Men 2 Clone Wars? Where you actually get like to play as Magneto. I thought that was the greatest thing ever.
100 ugly aliens down,
Cyclops' voice actor died? Oh man, I had no idea.
Barely survived facing me alone.
Man,
What
been
makes
a
you
bad
think
week
you
for
could
Marvel,
ever
man.
defeat two
Especially with
of us?
Chadwick Boseman, which is so sad.
A brilliant.
Oh shoot. R.I.P. the run there. That's awful.
Insolent whelps! I shall eviscerate you all!
But yeah, man, feels so bad. It's always extra sad when it's like a dude who's like no fault of his own, you know?
The only master you shall
A lot of Hollywood actors, it's like
is the master of magnetism.
drug addiction or whatever, which is its own tragedy in itself, but still. This is 100% non-self-inflicted.
You waste your breath and our time. Once.
Damn, I love that Cyclops voice actor too. That sucks. Yeah, I think this is the one you're supposed to bite. I'm just gonna go for it because this group is insane. My goodness.
Hands is the only priority right now.
This way.
They're mine. So clouded with hate. If they catch us, we don't stand a chance.
We shall bring
Shoot.
Thanos the stones and your heads.
The thrill is in the hunt, my love. Run all you wish. There is nowhere on
The teleporters save you a lot more on
What are you waiting for? Go
on New Game
already.
Plus for sure.
Leave the alien freaks to me.
Alright, sick. We're up a solid 6 minutes, I'd say. Under 2 hours is definitely on the table because I think the record's like 2:08 by Pseudo. People have said that about every year in the past 4 years. 2020 is especially bad, I must say. Ooh, Dark Dimension. I do not remember this shit at all.
Our team in the lab just figured out how to upgrade your ISO 8. Better stop in.
Mindless ones. Their only instincts are to defend this dimension and to conquer.
There are like a couple time saves by like
We've got to stop these beasties
corner
before
cutting a
they
few
overflow
spots, but
into our reality.
God, look at the damage freaking you get passively off that Phoenix special. Phoenix is as OP as she should be, I guess.
That does it. T.
Not quite UMVC 3. Actually, it was more vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where she was a menace.
How many lumps?
I don't know if Jennifer Hale voices her in this. She did her in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I fathom I've already jumped through enough holes in reality for one day, sweetie.
Be on the lookout for anything unusual in that region.
Another rift.
This guy does a phenomenal Sam Jackson impersonation, I must say.
Beginning to shred. We can't let the mindless ones cross to the other side. The magic from this artifact is somehow powering the rift. Maybe destroying it will close the crack and keep the darkness from seeping into other dimensions.
Oh.
What a cut up! Pew, 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 pew.
Of course, the magical signature of each artifact.
Okay, I think that's one where I can actually like bypass. Yeah, that's good.
These relics come in so many colors, yet not one goes with my outfit.
This section was like way too long when going through conventionally. I always hated this area. This strange fight was pretty obnoxious too.
Stronger. I can feel it. It is beyond the point where smashing some trinket will do it.
Oh shit. Completely forgot. Oh, I burned all my freaking resources there. Bummer. That was so delayed, I have no idea what happened there.
Something with a soul to fight next time.
I think the Strange fight is next. Strange and like Loki are like back to back. The Dormammu fight should be pretty tame. That one can get a little nuts too on like New Game Mighty when you're under leveled. Oh shoot. Screw that up.
All of these rifts lead to different dimensions. We have to seal them shut before the realities converge.
Yeah, phase 2 of this Strange fight is some serious shit normally.
The dark magic of this dimension consume you. The doctor is out, but Dormammu will
so
answer
fast.
your call. I've waited so long to make you mine, Strange. Even a sorcerer supreme
Hold aim, buddy.
fails when compared to the dread Dormammu. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Mortal allies will die by your own hands, Stephen. Strange tries to kill you. Yet you still
I jacked up. I messed up. I should have had an extra stun. It only cost like 2 seconds. Could have been a hell of a lot worse. Yo, Rukard, what's up, my man?
We'll need to make our way to Dormammu's lair.
Got yourself a girlfriend. That is a good
Pick up
year.
a little something extra along the way. Dormammu's toying with the Reality Stone's power. He's altering the fundamental properties of this dimension.
Congrats on that, Rukard. It must be from all the bicep streams. God, Jean's pretty nasty on her own. Boy, that dude just completely no-sold that Hulk smash. Little Firebrand wannabes in here. Forgot about those dudes.
Dormammu is immune to the magic born in this dimension. But the Reality Stone has created an anomaly. Dark crystals that we can use to absorb and reflect
this section too.
Dormammu's energy. If we can find them. These are the crystals I spoke of. I can sense that you carry similar ones already. We should be able to use these to erect a mystical shield.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's good news.
More fragile than I expected. But there should be more as we traverse closer to Dormammu and the stone.
Tell you what, the load time's actually pretty snappy on this. Much better than I remembered.
All of these winding paths and warp holes are giving me a bloody migraine.
Oh god, this is the one where I gotta get like... This one sucks. my teleport when I'm on this. Shit. Oh, I hate this section so much. Thankfully, this one doesn't require that garbage, I don't think. There you go. Teleport back up to here. I think there's like one more up top. That's largely the end of it. I think there might be like one more thing. There's like one more gate to blow through that was kind of a pain.
Dormammu's toying with the reality
Oh,
stone's
Loki as
power.
well here.
He's altering the fundamental properties of this.
Final year of college, milk it as long as you can, Ricard. Probably be the best year of your life.
You heroes have no idea what you found, do you? I was
So definitely enjoy that shit.
Perhaps the time has come for
Last year with like
crystals
zero
instead.
responsibility.
Crystals, ISO8, call them what you will. Soon, they'll all be mine. And you thought one of me was hard to handle. One true Loki doesn't crumble under pressure. Perhaps I should have thought this through a bit more. You shouldn't have been able to do that.
That was certainly unusual.
Forgot how much they played with like the camera work in this. It's actually pretty neat. Oh yeah, this is the one where you gotta charge this shit up. I think you can just like brute force this crap too. Let's see.
Can't delay. Dormammu's shield must be broken. We can absorb their attacks with the crystals and redirect the energy at the barrier.
Someone?
We'll need more crystals to destroy the barrier.
Anyone?
Luckily, the mindless ones
Nope.
are bringing them right to us.
Screw it. Ideally, you do this in co-op, and then you can just have like one of your buddies go to town, and then hopefully you get one of these going. Man, this part sucks. Thank you. I need like the bigger tier of it though. Yeah, otherwise it's just like garbage for damage. There we go. That should be huge. Yo, come on, never be able to just beat on this thing. Yeah, screw that. Who needs like mystical energy when you got giant stretchy fists?
Accustomed to chaos, but this realm makes even my head spin.
You know, I'm suddenly kind of glad I didn't have those tacos after all, because I'd probably be spilling.
I think that's pretty much it. Should be Dormammu right now. But yeah, this fight's not too bad. I don't think. This is another one where they have you use all that garbage that you just Dude, I might be able to just brute force it though.
I
Screw
and
that.
he is about to extinguish your flame once and for all.
You think you can harm me in my own realm? You are either exceptionally brave or insane. Impressive, but not nearly enough to defeat me.
We're not doing any damage. Use the crystals to absorb his beams and create an opening.
Screw that. I know what we're doing this time. Oh my god. That's insane. She's so broken. I'm surprised they never like really balanced her, right? I'll try to pop 2 here.
Bad idea.
Tire of these games. You shall learn that Dormammu is always the victor, no matter the reality.
Yeah, you can't really, it's gated like right at that percentage. You can't really blow right through it.
Be able to defeat me here.
Eat, let's skip.
I kind of want to pop the ultimates when it's real close. This should still take it.
My turn, my turn.
There you go. Pretty sloppy. It actually may be better just to go for the stones there, but it's fine.
What a
We came here to escape
Shoot.
the chaos.
Man, I forgot how much this makes my computer chug when going through the capture card. Can't control it. PC version, dude, this game was definitely held back by like the Switch hardware. Maybe we'll get like a juiced Switch Pro version eventually. If those rumors are true for next year. This is by far the shortest chapter, I think.
Has all of Adelon gone mad? Hurry! We must deliver him to the infirmary at once. If we don't get Gorgon some help fast,
This feels like something they
he's not
just
going to
threw in
make
like
it.
half-heartedly. This chapter is like just so short.
How can I help?
I'll use my amber to shield Gorgon from further damage. You focus on the upper perimeters.
I should have known you were behind this, Maximus. Only you would dare betray our people.
Ooh, that lineup is nice.
Isn't that right, brother? The silent treatment,
So
as
efficient.
always. But I'll give you something to talk about.
The Inhuman.
You like similarities to Gothic and Risen with a futuristic setting? You would be the man for that, Ricard.
But I guess this is my battle.
As long as they got old Chester in there.
From his brother. Not even close. The guy's a brilliant inventor,
Or
but
Lester,
he's never
I
been
should say.
quite right in the head. Still, not or not, he is family. We refuse to give up on him, even if he refuses to change his ways. Maximus, it doesn't have to be this way.
Wow, got him before he even could do his shenanigans. That's good.
By locking me away in a palace cell again? I think not. Your pathetic attempts to resist are almost adorable.
I was trying to grab this dude. It doesn't work.
Is that really all you've got? I've gone from mad to bored. If you're done, I have a city to rule.
Didn't even need the ultimates. The ultimates almost take more time with some of these guys.
Curse you.
Is it clear now who wears the crown?
What could I...
This is Winter Soldier, broadcasting on the Avengers.
I think that's literally the chapter.
Again.
Yo, White Ninja, how's it going, man?
This.
Sweet. I think the next one is like MODOK at 132.30-ish. We'll see how we're doing by then. You pumped for later tonight, tomorrow? You getting the early access Ninja on Avengers? I can't wait to see like what the final skills are for all those guys. Unfortunately, I think I gotta work like 16 hours tomorrow, so I might not be on. And Wednesday's my anniversary, so I don't think I'll be able to get on much Wednesday. But Thursday night, playing on big stream, Saturday, Sunday morning, and Monday morning for sure. Be going in deep on the new Avengers game. Ah, man, this chapter kind of sucks. I forget a lot of this.
You're getting close to another one of those rifts.
It's an ambush. AIM must have expected us.
Take care of them for a moment.
More trouble incoming. AIM's not messing around.
My fury will rain down upon you.
Oh, right, they hold Storm back so long. It's kind of bizarre that she's like not in the X-Men chapter. I think Storm's someone that could actually squeeze into the Avengers game from X-Men, like no problem, along with like Beast, Wolverine, the obvious ones. Rogue, I think too. Love to see Rogue. We got one strike, two stragglers.
Lightning strike.
A little sloppy.
Couldn't have done it without you, Aurora.
Aurora Monroe. Thanks, Ricardo. Yeah, 3 years Wednesday.
That's part of a Quinjet. Good thing the Winter Soldier was built tough.
That means he's still out here somewhere. We need to keep searching.
Oh shit, I need Gene.
AIM will not dishonor this sacred land.
Gene can
Strike
probably
their barriers
take
down
these in
at
2
their
seconds.
source.
Good. There's a really good like thing in that chest over there.
We're pinned. We need to disable those turrets.
I think it's like a 1,000 strength one you can get.
We must find a better angle of attack at once.
Thank you, Hulk. Nice, that was good. Deadpool was in like the perfect position there. Yeah, I used to think you had to like take out all these things one by one, but you just skip these, you get into a cutscene like right on the bridge. It feels wrong in a beat 'em up the first like 10 times I'm going through not taking out every enemy. Yeah, thanks, Mega. Thank you, guys. It's like one of the longest loads in the entire game, too. Not as bad as the one in like Shadowland or whatever. That one crapped out on like one of my record runs like last year. It cost me a solid minute, so like I had to reboot the entire game. There's a couple weird ones in Alconda, I think.
The fallen Quinjet is here, but the Winter Soldier is not. Could that be a blessing in disguise?
That parachute. The Winter Soldier must have ejected before.
I don't even think Winter Soldier was playable in this.
There's no way he'd go out without a fight.
Knowing Bucky, it'll be one for
Which is
the
odd,
ages.
because he was actually well, they had Black Panther and Winter Soldier playable in
We're almost back to the
they were
capital
DLC
city.
for
Hold
NBC
them, my
Infinite.
sisters.
Oh, this
May blast guide our
this
hands.
is an annoying section.
You do not stand alone, adored one.
These guys do a ton of damage too. Well, when you're going through normally. With these guys, I could probably just go systematically, so I don't have any stragglers in the back.
Benefits from strong
I think I got everyone. Let's see. Yeah, we're good.
Your sisters have served your kingdom well.
That's one of the nastier sequences in New Game Mighty. If you don't respect those snipers, they actually do like utterly rip you.
The Panther smiles upon us all.
I would gladly give my life for my king.
That will not be necessary. Not today.
Yeah, even those bigger guys, you can't just like club with. It always disappointed me with that. Like Hulk doesn't have his grab animation. Hope that's something they rectify on shit. Ah. A little sluggish. On the Avengers game where like Hulk can grab like all like the boss tier enemies. I think he can scoop off a lot of them, like even like the juiced up shielded peacekeepers again. So that bodes well for the future. But yeah, Hulk was like limited in who he could grab and smash on this. Colossus is like the same thing too. He's got like some 360 pile driver you never really get to see.
Wakanda's defenses will be restored, and AIM will be vanquished.
Shoot, wrong one.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Whoops, did not mean to do that. Kind of worked out anyway.
We can show AIM what they were truly meant to do.
That section is way easier with the teleporter.
Did they really think they could turn a panther against you, T'Challa?
This is the claw fight. He's not too bad as long as I don't start letting him bounce around the walls. Once he gets like past half health, he gets a little annoying. I like how he's got a ton of personality in the movie, and in here he's got like almost nothing.
Then we shall give you all it has to offer. He's giving us all he's got as well, and it's louder than the beaches of Normandy.
You just got VIP tickets to a private listening session!
We're not here for you, Clark. We just want the Winter Soldier.
Oh shit, Hulk's got nothing. No wonder why I'm not doing anything.
I will show you how it's done!
Oh my god, he's invulnerable during that? I never knew that. Not invulnerable during that though. Yeah, they went through the trouble of remastering all the stuff like for X-Bone and PS4, and I think even PC. But then they took them down in like less than a year, or a little over a year for Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. 1 and 2 actually had like more depth with the throws, the grabs and stuff. They arguably played better. This game is still fun as hell, but left a bit to be desired when Team Ninja. Like you expect them to go deep in like a character action game. I would have thought this would be more something like Crystal Dynamics made as opposed to Avengers, which looks like more something like Team Ninja would have made. Ironically enough. But yeah, they went through all that trouble remastering. Well, not all the trouble, but they put the effort into remaster them, and then they only had the license for a year. It's so stupid. Such a waste. The first one I was considering running, but I was having too much fun just casually going through, like, using all the characters and stuff. They had really good stuff with the costumes, how they would change your, you had different attributes and I think moves depending on the costume.
We must protect the palace.
Wow, that ate all those dudes.
Careful not to harm them. They are not in control of their actions. It's nice to finally face opponents up to my level.
I hate fighting your own crew, T'Challa, but they gotta be stopped. I'm afraid MODOK has turned even more.
These boys are just gonna chill in the back, huh?
Your Highness. I think you've trained your guards a little too well, T'Challa.
Forgive me, adored ones.
Different bonuses, mostly passive. Yeah, it was still a pretty neat idea. Although I like, I'm not like that opposed on the new one, how it doesn't change your appearance, the gear you get. I kind of like just equipping whatever's best stat-wise. If they have like unique little effects like they had in Marvel Heroes, that'd be cool. Like for some of the special ones, like different glows, like auras around you, smoke, whatever. That's a good way to do it too. Because everyone always looks stupid until you have like a legendary gear set. My Diablo character looked like ridiculous. My like witch doctor before you get like the really neat green sets.
Loki made the tough call. He had to. Let's make sure it wasn't for nothing.
If MODOK is as wise as he believes, he would have retreated to these catacombs. The necropolis holds more than just the remains of my ancestors.
God, MODOK used to be a brick wall too on Mighty. I don't know if they ever like nerfed him a bit. He was pretty tough the first couple times. Him and Strange, I think, were the two hardest bosses like overall.
The path has been blocked. I think we can all guess what awaits us on the other side.
Shit.
Nope. Hey. Right. You ain't seen nothing yet.
But I love how his ultimate does less work than the other thing.
I suspect MODOK
I think this is it.
beyond this corridor.
to transition him. He does that little, the little helpless MODOK leg kick. I always love that thing. On his transition. There you go. MODOK's like a central villain apparently in a new one.
Need a hand?
Shoot, that's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it.
Waiting to punch that big, ugly head of his. May look laughable, but he's a genuine threat.
I'm going
Is
to
he though?
take my time and savor this, heroes.
Souls are meant to be nurtured, not devoured or twisted to your grotesque whim.
I think like 6.5 up almost.
So much potential.
Actually more like 6 up. So I didn't really
We
gain
have
anything on
come
that.
only to take the stones, but if you resist, we will take your lives as well.
So on pace for like a
Don't listen
202
to him. We
potentially.
still have a chance. His voice. So strange.
I'd like to get a 159, that'd be pretty sweet. We'll see how the final fights go. There's always a lot of time in combat generally to make up. Especially with like Kamala and Hulk going to town. Yeah, MODOK is pretty ridiculous. He was always like super cheesy on God, what was that? The old Iron Man cartoon. It was like mostly MODOK and Mandarin. I have that series. It was on well, Channel 9 for us. WB, well, UPN, whatever that turned into. Looking good though. I think it's just Asgard's fairly long in the finale.
Sadly, there is no easy escape from this realm. Protective magic prevents me from opening a portal.
This is where teleporting really helps. This is like the one reason I would take Deadpool or Nightcrawler on some of my other runs. Just because they rip through these sections.
Others is not one of them. Hold! Should we stray off course into that fetid ooze, we will surely join the Legion of Dead.
Secret of the Ooze.
Insurmountable danger lurks around every turn in this realm.
Shit.
Choose your path wisely, my friends.
Definitely chose poorly there.
This definitely isn't the same hell that I'm used to.
I hope that yours is significantly more pleasant. These fallen warriors have not yet accepted that it is time for them to rest. Then let's relieve them of their duty.
You can like knock a bunch of these dudes off with your basic attacks normally when going through. There you go, Deadpool.
And if my hammer has its way, those walls will soon be
Deadpool, give me something, dude. Bummer. That one straggler. Two stragglers, shit.
Be proud, my fallen brothers. You fought well.
Oh my god, Deadpool can't, he can teleport, but he can't corner cut there. Dude, those cartoons were so good. Tony was much more of an alcoholic in those cartoons, I felt like, than he is,
I'll lead the way.
in the actual movies. Oh my god, go.
Be wary. The stuff of this realm was not meant for mere mortals to withstand.
This is another fight where, like, two guys always sneak out at the end, in the back here.
Beyond those gates lies our only hope to return to the mortal realm.
Shoot. Man, if only like the new Avengers game had a like character switch like this on the D-pad. Oof, be so good. Big reason you work out is because of the animated series. Yeah, Peter was pretty damn jacked in like the '90s animated series. They all were on X-Men. Cyclops was huge.
The gates of Castle Hela have opened themselves to us.
Then into the jaws of the dragon we go.
It's like the Firebrand ones. Yeah, these guys are kind of jobbers.
This does not bode well. Fire demons are not native to this realm. What dark pact has Hela conjured now?
This one may be better with flight. I can't remember. Fucking Firebrand.
Yes. I've been on torture planets more welcoming than this place.
Shoot, I messed up. I messed up real bad. That was like real clean too. That's we're not playing this for a while. Comes in.
The throne room lies ahead. Prepare thy
They're not
words
playing
of
this fully. I've been playing like the Infinity Trials for
I
kicks.
shall prepare my sword.
Oh, Surtur. Surtur was like the original raid boss in Marvel Heroes. I had never heard of him before. Now he's like everywhere in between this and like Ragnarok. Oh, come on home. It's Gamma Charge Central. This is the reason I always had Hulk on my like new game runs. Dude could just obliterate some of these health bars, especially if you got a guy in the corner. Destroy the stun bars. Yeah, even the scrawny heroes were pretty jacked. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know what kids watch for cartoons on like Saturday mornings anymore. It used to be so awesome. I feel like we used to have so much. Now it's like...
Rainbow Bridge. We've made it back to Asgard.
Alas, we are not the only ones who have crossed the veil.
Shoot, not what I wanted.
Surtur is besieging the Bifrost.
You disgrace this noble realm with your mere presence, foul demon.
Oh, still utterly obliterated them though. Things were better back when I was younger. Oh, Mango, the joys of a Blockbuster Video and getting a rental on like a Friday night of a game that may be really shitty, and then you wasted $5 of... It was more like half and half. It was like $2.50 of my like lunch money that I saved during the week. And $2.50 of my friends or brothers' money. To find out if any of these games are actually good on the back of the box.
It cannot be. Has Asgard truly fallen? Not yet. And as long as the city still stands, we'll stand with it. Dare lay siege to the realm eternal?
There's a couple of these like mandatory fights like right here.
Show them their folly.
Oh, those two just spawn right in, huh?
Many noble souls are bound for Valhalla this day. We must fight in their honor. We have come to aid you, my brothers.
I've never actually seen their feet drop like that. That's pretty funny.
Homeland together.
The Odin Son has returned, and he has brought allies from Midgard. The realm eternal has been sealed from within. We must retake the gates.
Asgard.
Yeah, this is an annoying one. These guys are so spread out. Wow, now when they drop in there, that's actually pretty ripe. Please stay aggressive, dudes. Nice, that was good.
We are through another gate.
I think these guys I can just blow by if I go to the left. Nope. Must be the next round. Man, you think some of these Asgardians could actually take out like one random jumper?
Let's show these mortals the
Is jumping always faster than running, or does it depend on the character? Actually, I think like the jump and then roll worked well with most of the characters when I don't have a teleporter. But yeah, jumping into teleport, that's the only way to do it. You can't actually ground teleport, I don't think, with Deadpool, which is kind of lame. Same with Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is my biggest disappointment in this game because he was so fun to play as in Marvel Heroes Omega.
We will be lucky to escape them without
Like they went way too conservative on his teleporting powers.
You must be close to something.
Like at least make his ground animation for a dodge, a teleport.
Souls of Asgard have joined Hydra
At minimum.
in their pursuits. This unholy alliance shall not stand.
Hydra has banished Asgard's most valiant warriors to the dungeons. We must release them.
It ain't pretty. It beats the raft any day.
How's it going, Texman? You getting the new Avengers game? Was this like a Loki fight? Yeah.
I've not been a very good brother, Thor. Let me change that.
Actually, Asgard's not like that long. You get the Destroyer at the end.
Are you kidding?
It always felt
You let
long when
Loki
going
out
through like
himself?
the
No way that
new
traitor's
game
walking
speedruns.
free on our watch.
No, the things I do for you mortals. One day of heroics should atone for centuries of evil, no? Level up. I'm trying to be good today. When will these mortals learn?
The team I have is optimal for speedrunning. I'm not sure. Kamala does like stupid damage that I didn't really know of. Deadpool's good because I feel like you really need a teleporter to maximize everything in terms of movement. Otherwise, it's a little trickier. Jean, I just kind of like. I thought she'd be pretty good for sustain because she's got the that field does like damage over time, so it's something I can just cast passively, and it also restores like energy points for everyone else.
We got visitors.
Hydra brought quite an arsenal.
Oh, that was lucky.
It shall not be enough to keep us from dethroning their false king.
And then Hulk is just really like the best damage dealer I think in the game. Well, outside of Ms. Marvel.
You're not going any further.
Jean adds like fire effect. I don't know how much mileage I'm getting off that. Yeah, this section is kind of a roadblock too. After this, most of the game was pretty easy outside of like 1 or 2 of the boss fights you get a little shady and mighty. Just from being under level. Getting the new Avengers game and just picked up the this quality games. They scratch almost different itches. I'm glad the new Avengers game. Every character seems to have a ton of depth. Oh, they didn't even register on that. That's kind of sucked.
This blasphemy ends now. Asgard
Trying to play it more technical and not button mashing. Yeah, if you play like Mighty in the higher difficulty levels, even like the Nightmare thing they added on the DLC, they did a good job with the DLC. Team Ninja always does that though with like Neo 1 and 2 DLC, from what I've heard. Neo 1 DLC is outstanding. Like, a lot of value.
Lay down your lives for me.
I wish the game had a little more depth on this. Like, every character should have, like, 2 attacks in the air, I feel like. It's a little disappointing they only have, like, 1.
In all my years, I have never felt such power. Finally, the key to victory is within my grasp. From this throne, I shall rule. Such disrespect. Bow to me, dogs.
Yeah, there's that Kamala damage. Should have done that earlier.
How delightful.
The only...
You don't even see, like, the other phases of the fights here. It's pretty nuts. I think I have to wait. Oh, you can still bleed through. That's nuts. Even before we get buffed.
It is only a matter of finding it.
I have more than one twisted soul at my service.
I didn't know they came in that color.
These crystals will be our only hope to defeat the Destroyer. His armor is only as strong as the soul that resides within. If the skull's inside that armor, we can't afford
He'll
to
just
lose.
pop it.
Now I've seen enough giant metal death machines to last me a lifetime.
Maybe I did choose the wrong side after all.
You will not take this victory away from me. Asgard will be mine.
Oh, so close. Need one more shot. There you go. 142, not bad. I gotta take out the first guy by like 153 something. The first of the, like Thanos' 5 or whatever baddies at the end here. Yeah, if the combat was a little deeper, this game would be unbelievable. I really thought they were gonna do it. I don't know whether they're held back by Switch or what. It's still fun for what it is, and it's nice they jammed in like, what, 50 plus characters? But there's a lot of like overlap on the attacks and stuff. I think there's only like 1 or 2 mandatory fights before this. Oh yeah, we already had the thing.
Cosmo is having access to door. Be good boys and clear out so Cosmo can be open. Kill these space monsters and deserve much punching and hitting die.
They're all grouped up. It's huge. Those extra EP drops are really good too. So if you're curious, everyone is... Hulk is like level 96 now. I think everyone else is like 82. They were 80 when they started. Just as a gauge. I'm curious what this run would look like if you had everyone at like 300, but that is way too much grinding. I don't know anyone who's up to that. Put over 600 hours in Neo 2. Awesome, man. Yeah, I love Neo 2. I probably put in like, I think 130, if you count like all the betas and everything else. Definitely plan on going back to that at some point. Probably when like all DLC releases.
You could not defeat us before we
It's tough because I know I suck when I go back out of Neo after like a month or two. That game is so like technically demanding.
Or your souls are still intact.
Damn, that was bad. I should have had him before he did any of that garbage. Get in there, baby.
I expected far less from you.
Nice, nice.
Time has come.
So I'm up like 7 minutes and change.
That's one stone in hand. So
Very close to getting a sub 2 hour on this, which would be nice. I'd be very happy with that.
The Black Order may be holding him prisoner, or worse.
Pretty much just a straight boss rush from here on out. This guy can go stupidly fast. I had such a good one on the friendly run from way back last year. Like I got lucky, she spawned in like sentinels and I popped him and was able to time the throw. Mitchapalooza, thanks to the follow.
Stay clear. Don't let her warp your mind.
I suppose it's time to get serious. Bad idea. Every thought betrays you. Fight them to the death if you must.
I'll pop this. Nice. Screw it. She gets annoying if you let her slip.
But we can still stop the lady holding her.
Even these savages know.
No way we can stop at only 2 stones. We've got to collect them all.
Hey, you think this gallery has a concession stand?
Like some of those
Seriously, we've been
sequences
fighting
can
for
last a
hours
bit with her.
without eating or taking a potty break. I can't be the only one who's got to go, right?
that fight can go real bad on like Mighty. This dude hits pretty hard too.
Hawk didn't get to smash Ugly Giant last time. Hawk won't waste another chance.
Turn up the power.
For sure. No matter where in the universe you are, ain't no one supposed to have that much power.
I'll pop this. There you go. Had to have that stun. Got it just in time. Got to level 74 the characters in just 4 days. Nice, man. That definitely takes a while. I think the natural progression on the difficulties takes you, what, like 20 to 40? 40 to 60, and 60 to 80 on Ultimate? So getting to 70 that quick is real impressive. Which characters are you using in this? Iron Fist was like my favorite when going through initially in the game. Captain America was surprisingly fun in this too. I'm trying to think who else I used a bunch. If Gambit and them were like out early, I would have been all over them. I love Gambit, Cable.
Everyone stay close to the station.
Cyclops, especially in that classic like 90s Jim Lee uniform.
I'll twist you to my whims and then rip you to shreds.
Yeah, this guy with the clones is a menace. But Hulk's, his thunderclap, like, utterly rips this guy. Or at least the clones, anyway.
Nowhere left for you to run this time. I'll have your heads on my
Nice.
back.
The only limit of the reality stone is the imagination of the one who wields it. Let's hope Glaves is uninspired.
I'll shred the
I messed
fabric
up.
of reality itself, if that's what it takes to defeat
There you go. What I need is this dude up against a corner so I can gamma charge the crap out of him. There you go. He's so pesky.
I'll give you one you can't win.
Please pop. Nice.
My master commands your deaths. I will deliver the pain you have earned.
I didn't get there quick enough. That was bad. I expected a little more out of the ultimates. God. And then Kamala just does more on her ultimate or her regular attack than anyone else. Not even synergy.
We're more than halfway there, team. Just 2 more stones to go.
What do we got? Thanos, Thane, and like the one other teleporting chick. Very possible sub 2.
I showed you mercy once. Never again.
Of course she seems mad at her last time. We just sent her husband spiraling off into the abyss.
The death I grant you is welcome.
Oh my god, she's just powering right through. That's so good. That's unreal.
Look out. There's no telling where that
Character is so broken compared to everyone else.
This farce has played on for too long. It ends now. This is for my beloved Corvus. Bad idea. Let the universe tremble in the name of Thanos.
I'll pop that. Scarlet Witch. Oh, Psylocke Gambit. Psylocke and Gamora were stupidly fun in this game. I've alternated with them. They have very similar skill sets, but they're like they have like this giant slam clear out attack. They have the other really their charges that they get early do a ton of stagger and destroy like the bars for everyone else.
Yes. Show me all.
Scarlet Witch is like my lowest level character. I love Scarlet Witch in like Marvel Heroes. She's just really hard to use in this.
So much energy all around.
She doesn't have like any synergy stuff, which limits it for me. Oh yeah, sub 2 is definitely on deck here. I can't believe how bad Thanos got ripped there.
FYI, I'm not technically from this universe. If that factors in when you're deciding who gets to live.
You delay the inevitable. The end has come.
I appreciate the thought, but you'd be way better off using the Mind Stone on someone like Stark or Strange, or even Banner.
Oh man, that was really good. Toughest part's gonna be not stopping the timer early when like you get the false kill of Thane.
It's capable of so much more than a lone gauntlet. It's unrivaled.
Yeah, even when underleveled, Hulk can like pretty much thunderclap through this guy's his bars like that.
If it means allying with these so-called heroes to do so.
That is very gentlemanly, Texman. Ricard's right. Leveling up Scarlet Witch. So she's actually Diesel when your girlfriend plays.
There's nowhere in space safe for you to run.
Come on, kid. Stop using the space stone to port all over the place and let me get a decent blocking shot already.
You stopped at one.
I think they gate you like twice more.
More proof that you could never finish the job. Past, present, future. All time is mine to command.
We all choose our own path, Thane. And not even the Time Stone can undo the choices you made today.
Death has come! You should have thought bigger, Father! This power could have been yours! Reality is mine to reshape as I please. From the moment I first saw them, we belong together.
God, I'm tearing his faces so fast he can't even like get his attacks off. This group is like ridiculous.
I must complete this journey, and any who stand in my way will fall by my hand. I can read your mind and your every move.
We have to fight against the Mind Stone's influence. We can't let Thane into our heads.
I will
really kind of sort of like reality. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's the only one I've got.
Here we go. I'll let loose at the ultimate attacks here. We got this shit. Got this by plenty.
This is what it feels like to be omnipotent.
Do you really think you are in control, Tyre? The stones are using you.
My turn. Allow me to calm your restless soul permanently.
156.22. I might have been a second slow, but I'll take it. So set it by a solid, like, 11 minutes, not bad. I'm so curious what like a level 300 run of this looks like.
Boy, the second that you believe
I think it's more like the hex nodes that would really juice your stuff, because there's still like so many strength nodes and energy regen things I don't have. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Far too powerful for any mortal being to contain. There's a reason I chose to wear only one of its gloves.
No glove, no love.
You knew. Of course. And more importantly, I knew better.
It's nice to run a game in less than 2 hours finally. I was contemplating doing Battletoads on the hardest difficulty too, but
can be done.
they may have to wait for a bit now that Avengers is going to be out.
A boy who tried to be a god and failed. But perhaps we are not that different after all.
He left off the you and I from perhaps we're not that different after all.
What I should have done long ago.
Help me, please, Father.
Infinity Thanos? Yeah, Thanos would be ridiculous. Thanos does have that one insane area attack. Him combined with Phoenix is probably like the, I don't know, it's tough. You can't really take off Hulk. And
So,
Deadpool you need for mobility.
I guess we won?
Only for now.
And
If I
Kamala
know
just does so
anything
much
about
damage too.
Thanos, it's that
I guess
he always
Kamala and
finds a
Hulk
way
kind of
to
fill the
return.
same void.
Even from the grave.
I actually think the other ones I had were way more impressive from like New Game. Doing them in only like another hour. Those are really fun because you got to like plan out all the you know, upgrades and everything else.
Hands off of
But I have to like I gotta find my notes that I lost when I moved for all the crap I needed and when.
You and your Black Order buddies.
Those runs went down for 4.5 hours to I think it was like 350. And actually the guy who did take the record after like 6 months using Kamala's like 334. It's pretty impressive.
The stones are not.
And as long as they're still together, the threat they pose is too great.
Then we split them.
Oh, there's a secret Infinity Thanos? No shit. I had no idea they added that. A 270 gauntlet. I gotta look into the gauntlets on like the final like Doctor Doom and Fantastic Four stuff. I've had that DLC and I still haven't played it yet. They added a lot of content to this game.
Universe. Or even beyond it, if we can.
But yeah, this is fun. I still like playing this game casually.
We don't ever tell each other where they are.
It's a great handheld pick up and play game. I love having like it's like having the classic like X-Men arcade in your hands basically.
We'll be making it a whole lot harder.
Infinity Thanos.
Just maybe.
That's sick.
It'll buy us enough time to figure out how to stop these crazy things for good. And if not, well,
if they're adding more DLC pathways, I think they're probably done with it.
Thing again, right?
I haven't heard anymore. They did pretty good. They should actually just make like a Ultimate Alliance 4 with like some of this foundation. That's what I'd like to see anyway. And like just go a bit more in depth, like mechanically. And by a bit, I mean a lot more. I want like multiple aerial attacks. Like, they have the foundation for a lot of stuff and animations, but man, they could do so much more with this game. Still really fun as it is. I probably play this well over like 120 hours, I'd say, between stream and everything else. Yes, if you want to see what the final team looked like. They leveled up twice during the thing. It was 95, 80, 80, 80. That's pretty much it. I think they're all like maxed out skill-wise. I still don't even have like the 5th ice, so I'm not even sure how to unlock it. Yeah, at that point, the level 5 things, they could have done better too, like diversifying the level up attacks. I don't know. There's just a lot of cool stuff they could potentially added in, as fun as it is. And here's the final stats for each character. I should actually look at this. I'd like to compare some of the other dudes, how strong they get at the end.